Hey guys, it's Lori, and by the title of this video, you can see it's about to be a crazy story time. So let's get into it.
Get guap, 10 white toes and them Tory flip-flops. Manicures and pedicures, I'm always tip-top. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Cause I'm icy, wifey, haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP.
Basically, I had two close friends, and we're gonna name one of them Alexis and the other Matt. And we were all neighbors, literally lived on the same street, 2 houses the most away from each other. And this new girl moved across the street from Alexis. We're gonna name her Julie. So me and Julie, over the 2-3 weeks, we started becoming close friends. We had sleepovers. We'd always be at each other's houses, playing outside together. We was just mad cool. Alexis and Matt didn't really like her vibe. They didn't like what she was doing, the things she would say, how she would talk, whatever. But I didn't find a problem with it because I thought she was chill to me. I just thought she was chill. So at the bus stop, we had this system, you can say, of how to get on the bus. We each took turns on who would be first to get on the bus, who would be second, who would be last. So this particular day, it was Alexis's turn to go first. But she will always come out the house as soon as the bus came. And the bus stop was right in front of her house. So she will always come outside as soon as the bus came. And that was annoying. Girl, what are you doing? So one day, it's just me and Julie. And we're standing there, we're just talking. And she comes out, and she just comes out on her stuff. She's just yelling. She's yelling at Julie. She's like, what are you doing? Move now, blah, blah. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm literally what is wrong with you? Why are you yelling? It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Why are you yelling so loud? And her and Julie just was getting into it. They was arguing and stuff like that. Julie was saying some hurtful stuff, but not really. It was nothing you really could take to heart. Girl, move out the way. And Alexis went back in the house, and she told her mom something. We didn't know, obviously. Her mom came out the house. She was yelling dumb loud. She was yelling, cursing. And I'm just who is this lady yelling at? I'm okay. So I'm not paying her no mind. I'm just laughing because I think it's funny. I really think it's funny that you're yelling at me. I didn't even do nothing to your sensitive child. So Julie's laughing too, whatever. Alexis has her mom drive her to school. We get on a bus and we just chilling. So after school, Alexis came to my house and she knocked on my door, whatever, telling me if I could come outside. And we went to her house, had a little chill day. But then she started talking about Julie. She was like, I don't like her. I don't want us to be friends with her. I'm like, us?
Hi.
Okay.
Thought I was my own person. Talking about someone, I don't want us to be friends with her. So I'm like, well, that's my friend. I'm not really about to talk about her. And I just felt uncomfortable in that moment because I'm like, girl, why are you talking about her like this? She's not my friend. So I just left. I left her house. I came home and I was telling my mom about it. And my mom's just like, whatever, don't pay no mind. You guys are little girls. It doesn't matter. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not about to let it bother me that they're both arguing or whatever. I'm going to just stay neutral. So a couple days pass by and Julie starts getting rude. Out of nowhere. She just starts getting rude, having an attitude, hanging out with new people, people she never hung around, and people that talk about her. The little popular girls in the school. Nobody was talking to them. Nobody at all. And she, out of nowhere, just went and started hanging out with them. So I'm peeping it, but I'm not saying nothing to her because you could have whatever friends you want. I really don't care. But, that's just weird to me. It was the same girls we was talking about, and you just gonna hang with them? Okay, now I see where the weird vibes is coming from. So we just stopped hanging with each other, and just one day at lunch, this girl Julie just gonna come to my table and start cursing me out. Cursing me out. When I tell you she was going in, I don't even know what she was talking about. I don't know why she was cursing. I don't know what was going on. I'm saying they're confused. So I'm just saying they're and when you're nervous and you start laughing. That's exactly what I did. I just started laughing because I'm like, what's going on? Why are you yelling at me? And she was so loud that this monitor came and she was like, Julie, stop yelling so loud, stop cursing, you're gonna go to timeout. Like, just like basically like the office, like a room in this office where you stay for like the period of like however long they want you to stay, or like the whole day, depending on how bad of the thing you did or whatever. Like, it's basically like ISS, like in school suspension, but just less. So Julie's just standing there like quiet. Like now she's like quiet. She's still standing there like, cause I'm still confused. I don't understand what's going on. So the day goes by and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yo, like I can't wait to tell my mom that this girl was cursing so much at school. To my cousin about it, cause my cousin, while my mom was at work, used to take care of me. Telling my cousin about it, and my cousin and me are just laughing. We're laughing so hard. Like, cause we're like, what is wrong with this little girl? Cause you can tell like, just the way she was, like she always had an attitude, but it wasn't like OD. Like she just had an attitude. She had a little bit of a smart mouth, but talking to the right person, you know, like she would not talk to me like that. She would not talk to my mother like that, but she would talk to Alexis like that. So we was just like, you picking and choosing. So after that, I told my mom and stuff, and my mom was just like, oh, whatever, blah, blah. So Julie's mom called my house. So
I got time for that.
My cousin's like, who's this? And she's like, your daughter is teaching my daughter how to curse, thinking it's my mom, but it's really not. And she's like, your daughter's teaching my daughter how to curse. She's teaching her all types of words, blah, blah. Your daughter's a bad influence. She can't hang around her no more. This, that, and the third. My family knows I don't curse like that. If you know me, you know I don't really curse like that. So it's kind of like, what are you talking about? Like, now you're just talking to talk. So my cousin passes me the phone. I'm like, hello? And she's like, you're teaching my daughter how to curse? Are you serious? You're teaching my daughter this, that, and the third. You come into my house and you're teaching my daughter how to curse? I'm like, girl, nobody's teaching your daughter anything. And I'm like, your daughter learned that herself. Your daughter came up to me talking like that with her mouth crazy like that. So like, I don't understand. And then I'm just like, whatever. So I hung up because you're not about to sit in my ear yelling at me like you're my mother. Like, you're not doing that. So I told my mom, you know, I was telling my mom everything. So I told my mom and I'm like, oh, she called today and she was yelling at me and blah, blah, blah. And my mom's like, she was yelling at you? I'm like, yup. And when it comes to my mom does not play that. My mom does not play that. My mom don't like disrespect. Not, especially when it comes to me. Like, she does not play. If you yelling at me, if you touch me some type of way, order that. My mom's calling your phone. Like, what's up? And so she called her. She was like, oh, if you ever yell at my daughter like that again, it's going to be a problem. What? Talking. My mom's like, if anything happens in school tomorrow, like, if she touches you, make sure you handle that. So I'm like, say less. That's all you had to say, Mom. That's all you had to say. And in my head, I'm like, I'm lit, I'm hype. You know, like the day before you get into a fight or something, you like thinking how you gonna do it. You think it was finna go down. You like, damn, all that. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But I wasn't really worried because you could tell just how she looked. Like, I could body you. Like, it was just simple. But in the back of my head, I was like, dang, what if I lose? Like, dang. So in the morning, we go to the bus stop. I'm on go. Like, in my head, it's just straight like, what's up? So I go to the bus stop and everybody's there. It's just Alexis and Julie there, quiet. When I tell you quiet, you hear the birds, you hear the squirrels walking, quiet. Like, I'm like, dang. Cause Alexis is mad at Julie, Julie mad at Alexis, Julie mad at me, I'm mad at Julie, everything's quiet, nobody's talking. And Julie just kept saying stuff under her breath, like just talking. And I'm like, what would you say? She just quiet, silent, nothing at all. And I'm like, okay. So we go on a bus, and once again, talking. I'm like, what'd you say? Oh, nothing. I'm not talking to you. I'm like, oh my God, girl. Like, why you want to say stuff under your breath? I'm right here. Talk to me. And so I'm like, all right, whatever. So we get off the bus. Nobody's talking. We see each other in school. Nobody's talking. And I had one class with Julie and lunch with Julie, also recess too. So I'm like, oh man, when lunch comes, she finna try to act out for her friends. I already know. And she walked past me and she said something. So I'm like, I'm tired of you saying stuff under your breath. Like, what's up? What do you have to say? Nobody even wants to talk to you, Lori. Blah, blah, blah. Just talking. I'm like, girl, you're being extra annoying. Like, really annoying. Like, I hate that. Like, if you're gonna say something, say it with your chest. Cause, like, I don't understand what you're scared for. Like, I don't get it. So, it's recess time. So we go outside, blah, blah. I'm playing with my other friends. I'm like running around the playground. I'm running. And I just sense like something's like behind me. Like I just feel it. Like I could, when you could feel somebody staring at you. I felt like somebody was staring at me, but like also running with me. And I'm like, I know I'm not playing tag. So like, what's up? I turn around. Why is this weirdo chasing me? Why is this weirdo chasing me? I'm like, yo, what is good with this girl? So like, I stop. I'm not playing with you. Like, I'm really not playing with you. What are you doing? Like, you're mad weird. So I stop and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, here this girl go. She wanna start a whole scene. She started yelling. And I'm quiet. Like, I have nothing to say to you. Like, I hate that. Like, why are you talking? Like, if you really want to do something, like, do it. I feel like there's no need to be talking. Like, I don't understand. So she's yelling, talking. She's like probably like 2 to 3 feet away from me, yelling. And I'm just standing there like, I'm waiting. I'm like laughing, giggling, because I'm like really not paying her no mind. So the monitor comes because mad people start coming. So the monitor comes. This girl gonna start getting closer and swung her lunchbox over the monitor and doop, hit me in my head. I'm like, oh nah. So with the quickness, I just boop, popped her right here on her forehead. So I'm like, and she's standing there stuck, just stuck on stupid, bro. She's like, and I'm like, what you finna do next? And I'm sitting there with my arms crossed, like you're just being annoying. Like, I just want to fight. Like, what's up? And the monitor, like, brings me inside. First of all, the monitor is grabbing me dumb tight. And I'm like, yeah, let go of me. Let go of me, because my mother would come down here with the quickness. Like, with the quickness. Get your hands off of me. And I'm telling her, get off of me. And she gets off of me. We go to the office. And the principal's like, why would you do that? Blah, blah, yelling at me. Like, shorty did not hit me first. I don't care if she didn't hit me with her hands. She hit me with that lunchbox, so she hit me. And he's like, why would you do that? That is so, like, unacceptable. And I'm like, my mom said, if she hits me, I can hit her back. So therefore, I did what I had to do. She was like, she told everybody, including the principal, a whole different story. A whole different story than what went down. And I'm like, what you lying for? Like, you was bucking, like, so I gave it to you. Like, you wanted it or not? I don't understand. And they gave me like this paper to write like a statement down. I'm like, she hit me with her lunchbox, so I popped her. Period. What more is there to say? I don't understand. So they put me in ISS the whole day. Like, I didn't even go home. Like, there was no, oh, your mother's picking you up, go home. Like, I was in ISS all day. I guess because it wasn't, like, serious, but, like, whatever. So I stayed there. I went home. I see my mother's car. I'm like, damn. I'm scared. Because I'm like, what if she was playing with me? Like, what if, like, she was playing with me? Like, Caribbean mothers, like, I don't know. They kind of, they don't play, but, like, I don't know. I'm like, dang, like, what if she was playing with me the whole time? She didn't really want me to pop on her. Like, what's going on? So she's like, what happened in school today? As soon as I walked through, I didn't even get to put my book bag down. I walked through the door. What happened in school today? I'm like, Julie, she hit me with her lunchbox. So, like, I hit her back. She's like, okay, let's go. I'm like, what? She's like, let's go. Put the book back down. Let's go. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared out of my mind. I'm like, what is she about to do? Like, I'm like, Is she gonna bring me to my dad's house and he's going to whoop me? Is she going to bring me in the street and violate? Like, what is she gonna do? Like, I'm scared. I'm like, what is she gonna do? Like, so we drive out my driveway, down the street, like a house down. I see we stop in front of Julie's house. I'm like, damn, I'm scared. I have butterflies in my stomach. I'm like, what is my mom going to do? Like, my mom is so unpredictable. I'm like, what is she going to do, bro? I'm like, oh my God, I got butterflies. She's like, get out the car. I'm like, bro, I'm dead scared, bro. She knocks on her door crazy. Like, mama, like, she was the police. Like, she's like, do. I'm like, and I'm standing right next to her. Cause like, what's going on? And she's like, Julie, come out now, Julie, come out. And her mom is like, oh, my daughter's not coming out. My daughter's not coming out. My mom's like, come out, right? You want to tell my daughter, come out. And I'm like, yeah, come out. And Julie's sitting on the couch like, peeking like, mad scared. I'm like, yeah, Julie, come out. My mom's like, oh my gosh, you and your daughter are the same, like, come outside. So I'm like, wait, that means my mom's about to have me fight her? Oh shit, I'm scared because I'm like, if I lose, my mom's violating when I go home. Like, she's like, you made me go to that lady's house? You made me go to that lady's house for you to get beat up? Nah, like, I was not with it. I did not want none of the consequences, none of them. I was not with it. So Julie comes out and I'm like, like, there was like a step, like only one step. So I back up and I'm at the bottom of the step and Julie's at the top. Julie's just looking at me talking. Like I said, I'm not with none of this talking stuff. So my mom's looking at me like, pop her. Like, just pop her. So I'm like, I grabbed her hair, pulled her down, I popped her. And I turn around, look at my mom like, she's looking at me like, bitch, keep whooping her. So I'm like, I'm going in, like, I'm just straight duffing her stuff. And then her mom comes scoop me up. I kid you not, her mom's holding me up. My legs is dangling. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm like, put me down. Like, what are you doing? Put me down. Like, I'm bugging now because I'm already tight and you're touching me. I don't like when people touch me. I don't care who you are. Do not touch me. Like, that's mad annoying. Like, what are you doing? And my mom's like, put my fucking daughter down. Put her down. You're playing, put her down. I'm going to smack you, blah, blah. So I'm like, I'm still in the air yelling, but I'm like, nah, if my mom smacks her, it's done. Like, it's done. It's like finished. My mom got the hand of fire. Like, it's done. My mom's going to beat this lady up. And like, looking at her too, like, her and her daughter, like, body, like, we can body you, simple. So my mom didn't even give this lady 5 seconds to fully put me down. Like, the lady, like, lowered me. My mom just smacked her. I'm like, so I'm just standing and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, my mom really just smacked her. My mom's just piecing her, like, piecing her. I'm like, and then Julie tried to come, like, grab my mom. Boop, in the side of her head. I will slide you. Don't touch my mother. Like, I don't care. Don't touch my mother and don't touch me. So therefore, you and your mother just got beat up. Simple. Like, what are you talking about? And me and my mom, like, it was so funny because after we got in her car, and we was just laughing. And we got in her car, we laughing. We was about to do a U-turn. Why I see Alexis in the window, like, peeking, laughing dumb hard. I'm like, oh, nah, her mom never gonna let her chew me again. I was like, it's clip. So we go home, whatever. We telling, you know, Caribbean parents, they call everybody in the family, telling everything. So everybody in my family knew. They're like, congratulations. I'm like, what? Like, we was eating food, whatever. Like, we was just in good energy, good vibes after, you know, that tag team. That mother-daughter fight, period. So, yeah. It was just good vibes after that. Next day I went to school. I'm thinking like, oh, she's gonna want round two. Like, she's gonna want to pop on me. I would hope she wouldn't, because after the way I did her, like, it was crazy. Mind you, I'm in 4th grade and I did you like that. Like, it's crazy, but like, why am I fighting in 4th grade? Who knows? But it is what it is. And next day, mind you, it was like 3 months before school ended, like 2-3 months before school was supposed to end. And she did not say nothing to me. Like, she walked past me, didn't say nothing, sat in there. And I remember she had a knot right here from when I hit her at recess. She had that knot right there. It was a powerful hit. And everybody was like, what happened? What happened? What happened? She's like, oh, I fell. I fell down the stairs. I fell. I'm like, yeah, okay. Let's be for real. And a lot of people was just laughing at her like, girl, we saw. Why is you lying? We saw. And yeah, she didn't say nothing to me. School ended. I did not see her after that. And like next year, like the years after that, I did not see her. But if you're watching this video, I want round 2. I want round 2. Yeah, that's the end of the story time of how I fought in the 4th grade. So thank you for watching, and tune in for the next video, because you know that's about to be
you to show me up. So won't you say my name, if you claim you